Welcome, Dalen, Gershom, Awande, Swanello.
Hello, everybody.
And Vernita. Welcome, guys. So good to have you all back. And I want to ask you, what can you see that's different in this week's class compared to last week? Who can tell me what's different? Anything different? Let's see who gets it first.
I don't think they can see me yet. Or if they can, I'm doing very weird things and they're freaked out a bit. Hello, everybody.
The grade 8s are normally very awake. So let's see if they're awake today as well.
I am hoping
you can tell me what's different in today's class. Anyone? Maybe they can't hear us, Coco.
Oh, I hope they can, because this is going to be a very difficult lesson if we can't hear each other. Hello, Lunico. And
hello, man.
How are you? I haven't seen you in a bit, hey?
Yes, man. I've been busy with some schoolwork and some things at home, so I had to sort them out.
That's good. I know your final exams are gonna start soon. Are you guys like getting ready for all of that?
Yes, ma'am. Yo, it's I'm very stressing at this moment because like my report was very good. I actually got a code 6 on mathematics, but planning to get code 7. But I'm very stressed because angles are messing my head. But I'm going to try.
No, you know what? I know for a fact you've got it in the bag. You were always here with us, Luniko, and you're like one of the best students we've got. I have no doubt you're gonna be there. That code 7, we're gonna get it. Yes. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am, for believing me. Thank you.
Awesome stuff. Hello, I've never met Bandile before. Hi, Bandile. And I see Bandile is a Manchester United fan. I don't know how I feel about that. It's okay. I know Bandile knows what happened to Manchester United when they played against Liverpool the other day, so I'm not too worried. Hey, Bandile.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Are you a Manchester United fan?
Yes, I am.
Ooh, I have one word for you. 5-0. You know, that's all I'm gonna say.
I know.
It's okay. I'm flexing because I'm a Liverpool fan, but you know, I'll stop. Okay, it's so nice to have you with us. All right, guys. Welcome to everybody. If you can jump onto the Kahoot, just open up a separate window, quickly jump to the Kahoot and enter this pin that I've got written here and do our Kahoot quickly. I'm going to play the Kahoot music because I like it. It's like Halloween edition. So I'm really loving this music. Like it's a spooky kind of sound in the back. Okay. But for those of you who can't actually get onto the Kahoot, I'm just going to move my screen up. Just so that you guys can see the questions. And now I'm moving the wrong thing. And if you can't get into the Kahoot, these are the questions that we're going to be answering. So if you can jump onto the Kahoot, that would be awesome because I can see all of your results. But if it's proving difficult, you can just answer these questions, keep your A, B, C, and D. If you're on the live chat, you can also quickly jump onto the Kahoot as well and join us. Give us your name. We'll give you a nice big shout out on the other side as well. And we'll be able to see your answers as well. Okay, but keep those answers in mind. We're going to be looking at all of them. Now, I'm just going to give you guys a couple minutes to collect those. Okay. Mm.
Coco, maybe just show the pin again. I think there were a few people who didn't get the pin.
Yes. Let's just go back to the pin quickly so you guys can see it. There we go. I wonder if I can make my screen a little bit smaller so I can add the questions and the Kahoot pin in there as well. Let me see if that won't help. I hope you guys can still see the questions though. Just a teensy bit more. There we go. We should be able to see the pin and the questions. Okay, I'm going to give you guys 1 more minute and then we're going to have to get started. All right. Okay, let me have a look at what we've got on our Kahoot side. Let me see. Okay. All right. Can I let in the few people who are in, and we're going to start quickly. I think that's, this should go by pretty quickly because it's only 3 questions. So I'm hoping you guys will be able to get these. All right, let's go, everyone. Anybody else? You can answer the questions that we're looking at on our screen, which I think I'm going to have to put up just now. Ooh, let me have a look at some of the results. I've got 2 answers. 3 answers, 4, 5 answers. Ooh. I've got 3 people with the correct answer, 2 not. Okay, let's go to the next question. Everybody ready? I hope you guys have your answers with you. If you're looking at them from the Miro board, then hold on to your answer. Kamo, you are leading. Let's see what happens next. So on the Kahoot, I've got Kamo, Ethan, Gershom, and Twanelo, and Alwande. Let's see, here's the next question. Oh, and the correct answer was number 1. So we've got 1 person with the correct answer. Let's see what. Oh, Kamo, you are on fire today. Okay, let's go to the next question. Ready? Which of the following correctly describes this triangle? Okay. Oh, well, the correct answer was the square, the green square. So let's see what answers we're looking at. All right, let's look at our leaderboard. Ethan is number 3, and Kamo is number 2. And number 1 is Gershom. Well done, Gershom. Woohoo. And then we've got Ayabonga and Twanelo in 4th and 5th place. So well done, guys. I think we're going to have to try that again sometime. Okay, I don't know what you guys are seeing on your screen. I hope you guys are seeing the results for the Pythagoras grade 8 Kahoot. Alzan, can you tell me what you're seeing on your screen at the moment?
So currently I'm seeing the Pythagoras grade 8 and then the 3 learners. And
Who
now,
won? Oh, well, that's gone. Okay, awesome. All right. For everybody else who didn't get that, we're going to be looking at it now. But before we get there, hello, everybody. My name is actually Coco. I'm standing in for Mr. S. I'm not actually going to be your teacher, guys. It's just for this one lesson. So welcome, everyone. First thing, again, we unmute when we are trying to speak to each other. But if we are not speaking, then we are all muted and we are respecting each other's space. Second of all, I would love to hear your lovely voices. You guys are going to hear mine a lot. I might sing to you guys. I don't know. I don't sound very good when I sing, but if you guys are not going to speak to me, I'm going to have to sing, and I'm not very great at it. So let's have a conversation, guys, and see how we can get through this. All right, I'm going to pick on some of you guys as we're going through, just so you guys can answer some of these questions for me. I know that a lot of you guys already got them correct. Ooh, look at what I'm doing now. All right, so here we go. Oh, now this thing is being difficult. All right, so we're going to answer questions A, B, and C. And can I ask? Hello? Okay, there we go. All right. Can I ask Gershom, can you tell us the answer for number A? Is this shape a right angled triangle, a regular equilateral triangle, an irregular triangle, or a rectangle? What do you think?
Ma'am, I
Gershom, are
think
you?
it's regular equilateral triangle.
And you would be thinking, right, my friend, well done, exactly. How do we know this? Can you tell me how we know that it's a regular equilateral triangle?
Ma'am, because all the sides are the same length.
Exactly. And it comes from that exact word, equi meaning equal and lateral meaning line. All the lines of the triangle are exactly the same length. So we've got this side over here, which is equal to that side over there, which is equal to that side over there. Okay, I'm just going to make my screen a little bit bigger. There we go, so that I can actually work on it. Oh, and I'm drawing lines in places where I shouldn't be drawing lines. I'm sorry. Yes, you are 100% correct. And Dalen, can you tell me what that means for our angles over here? So that angle there, and that angle up there, and that angle up there. I'm so sorry for my handwriting today, guys. Wow. Okay, what does that tell me about my angles on each side? I'm going to try and draw that a whole lot better. Hold on. Dalen? Hello, Dalen. Okay, I'm not getting a response from Dalen. Is there anybody who can help Dalen? What does that mean for my angles of my triangle? Who can tell us?
Coco, I just want to hop in. It seems like Dalen doesn't have a mic, so I'm not sure. Dalen, can you speak to us? If you can't, just show a thumbs down or thumbs up.
Okay.
And the same with Gershom.
Oh, I just had a conversation with Gershom, so I think he's okay.
Very weird.
Asonge, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, wonderful. Great. What can you tell me about the angles that we're looking at here?
All the angles equal each other, ma'am.
Yes, and what exactly are they equal to? Do you know?
Equal to 60, ma'am.
Yes, wonderful. Well done. Yes, 60 degrees. Because we know that the interior angles of a triangle are equal to 180. And if they're all equal, we're just going to divide that by 3, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful stuff. Excellent. All right, let's look at our next question, right? Our next question says, what is the size of the missing angle? Who can help me here? Alwande, can you help me? What is the size of the missing angle A? Can you
It's 71.8.
Oh, wonderful. How did you get to that answer?
So interior angles, guys, equal to sum of interior angles equal to 180, guys. So 180 minus 36.4, and then the two other angles are equal, so get divide by 2. Then you get 71.8.
Beautiful stuff. How did you know that they're equal to each other, though?
Because they're both labeled A.
Okay, yes, I'll give you that. But also because the sides are equal. So we're looking at an isosceles triangle, which means the base angles are also going to be equal to each other. Excellent stuff, Alwande. Well done. Yes. So our answer over here is going to be, oh, I forgot to write the answer in the other one. The answer over here is going to be 71.8. I hope my 8 comes out nicely. There we go, 71.8 degrees. So the answer here is going to be B. Excellent. Okay, let me put the answer for A as well, but I know you guys got it right in any case. We know that the answer here is also B. And we know that it's an equilateral triangle, that one. All right, let's look at C. Who can tell me what C is? Siripa, can you help us out here? Which triangle are we looking at here? What is the answer?
Ma'am, I think it's an isosceles triangle.
Okay, why do we say isosceles triangle?
The sides are not equal.
Well, I do see 2 sides that are equal. I mean, I've got a 6 and a 6. right? Let me see if I can't make the screen bigger so we might be able to see it a little better. Okay, I've got a 6 and a 6. So what does that tell us? It tells me that this side over here is the same length as this side over here, right? So you are correct. It is an isosceles triangle, right? But it's because these two sides are equal. So which base angles are going to be equal? Who can help? Vernita, can you help us? So tell me a number, A, B, or C, which two angles are equal? Vernita, are you there? Check my chat quickly. Hope I'm not missing anything from you. Oh, okay, Vernita might not be able to answer, but Siripa, do you know the answer? Oh, there she is. Hello, Vernita. Oh no. Oh, okay, guys, I hope your mics are working today because I really want to hear your voices today. Okay, so the two angles that are equal to each other are going to be C over here and A over there. Okay, and those are the two angles that we're looking at that are equal to each other. All right, guys, so that's what we're going to be looking at first, but what we're really going to be looking at in more detail today is right angle triangles, because we're talking about Pythagoras, and Pythagoras normally works around right angle triangles. Now, these are the two triangles that we're going to be looking at today. Now, I'm going to label these a certain way. First, I'm going to call each side, instead of calling each side BA and AC and all of that, I'm going to write here that this side here, okay, I'm going to call this side B, and I'm going to explain why I call that side B. I'm going to call this side A over here, and then, oh, no, I'm not drawing, sorry, I'm moving my screen. There we go. And I'm going to call this side C. C over there. All right. Oh, guys, my apologies for my handwriting today. All right. So when we are looking at right angle triangles, the way we name each of these sides A, B, and C is we're always going to look at what is opposite to it. And we're going to be doing this specifically to introduce what Pythagoras is, how we use his theorem, and how it's going to help us to calculate each of these sides. All right. So if you guys can see here, this blue side over here is angle B. So I'm going to put a little kapiki over B there like that, so that we know that it's angle B. Oh, let me draw it a little bit closer. Okay, let me just move it this way. And I'm going to draw it over here, angle B. There we go. And this angle over here, can you guys tell me what that square means? Do we know what that square in that corner over there means? What does that tell us?
It's a right angle.
90 degrees.
Wonderful, 90 degrees, or we call it a right angle triangle. Good. All right, and then over here, our C over here is going to be like that. So the way I name these sides, the reason I've named them A, B, and C the way I have is because I'm looking at the angle exactly opposite from them. So if this over here is angle B, I'm going to name the side directly opposite it B, like that. And if I'm looking at C over here, I'm going to name the side directly opposite to it over here, C. Okay, and then our A over there is looking straight at us up from there. Okay, and we're going to call that one A. But we don't just call them A, B, and C, because if I now had to change the name of angle B to X, then I can't call that side B, and I then have to call that side X. So what we have to look at here is what we're looking, or which side we're looking at relative to the angle. What I mean by that is, if I'm over here by B, if I'm looking over here at angle B, the side that is closest to angle B over here is called my adjacent angle. Okay, and we should be familiar with our adjacent angles if we did our angles on a straight line. We're familiar with this, yes? Right, it's called my adjacent angle. I'm going to write that A again. It looks so ugly, I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. A standing for adjacent, okay? And if I look at the side from B, all the way over here. I'm going to call the side the opposite side because it's all the way on the other side of my triangle. Okay, we call that the opposite side. And this side over here, this very long side that we're looking at over here, we're going to call that, who knows what this long side here, the side BC, what's it called? Who can
Hypotenuse.
tell me? Wonderful. Who said that?
Alwan.
Wonderful stuff, Alwande. I can see you're familiar with the hypotenuse. No, I'm kidding. It's called the hypotenuse. Yes, you're correct. Okay. All right. So this long side, oh, my board has just completely moved itself. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and move it back a little bit. Oh, it's doing funny things. Okay, that's opposite and adjacent. And this side over here is called H, which is our, let me see, my handwriting is getting worse. I'm very sorry. Let me see if I can make the screen a little bit smaller and you guys can see everything that's happening. Ooh. Okay. Hypotenuse side. Okay, I'm going to try that again. Guys, I have no idea what's happening with my mirror board today. It is just crashing on me. Ooh, okay. Becoming a little bit more difficult. Let me see if I can hold it up. Okay, it's not called the hypo, it's called the hypotenuse. I need to get through this word. Just hold on for me. Sure, my goodness. Hypotenuse. And you're all going to forgive my terrible, terrible handwriting, okay? Because my mirror board is acting funny. So I'm trying to write as it's moving on me. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so we call this H side the hypotenuse. Okay, but let me ask you guys something. If I had to then tell you guys that my opposite side over here is equal to, let's say, 3, and my adjacent side over here is equal to 4, how can I calculate for my hypotenuse? Who can tell me what my hypotenuse is going to equal to? It's a little difficult to see at first glance, right? And we might not know unless we've already been introduced to hypotenuse, right? Or to the Pythagorean theorem, because this gentleman over here, this guy who used to wear his blankets out in public, his name was Pythagoras. And he figured this out, or not so much figured it out, but he was the first person to have proved that this particular theory that we're going to be looking at over here, right? And the Pythagorean theorem states, I'm going to come back to our triangle over there. The Pythagorean theorem states, Gershom, can you read this for us? Are you able to read this in purple over here for us?
Okay, ma'am. Pythagoras theorem states, in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse is the sum of the square of the outer two sides.
Of the other two sides. Excellent. Which tells me then that I'm going to write it over here on this side. I think I've removed my little thingy. Okay. Which tells me that if I have this particular triangle, I'm going to try and write the theorem quickly, which tell me that if I have my hypotenuse side H, right, and I square it because it says the square of the hypotenuse side is going to equal to the square of the sum of the square of the other two sides. So I'm going to have my opposite side squared plus my adjacent side squared. Okay, and that's how we're going to solve for that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Can you guys give me a thumbs up if you can see the formula over here on the screen? Can I get a couple thumbs up? All right, awesome. Alwande says she can see it. Anybody else? Okay, great stuff. Samkelo as well. Oh, guys, I'm loving all these new names. I normally used to be the mentor for this class, so I'm seeing so many new names. Welcome to everybody who's joined us recently. All right, so we know the rule. Pythagorean theorem says that we're going to take the hypotenuse side and we're going to square it, and it's going to be equal to the sum of the square of the other two sides. Now, what this means is, yes, so that means my hypotenuse squared
72 is equals to 5,180.
Oh, I think somebody's speaking there while they're unmuted. Okay, so that means that my h squared is going to equal to
5,184.
Okay, I don't think that's the correct answer. Okay, so my opposite squared is going to be 3.
5.
3 squared. Oh, somebody's already beat me to the answer. 3 squared plus 4 squared. All right. Who can tell me 3 squared plus 4 squared is?
25 squared.
Okay, we're going to have to take it a step at a time so we don't miss anything, right? So I know that I'm calculating for h, not exactly h squared. So somewhere at the end, we're going to have to find the square root of the answer. Okay, so I've got h squared. I'm going to rewrite that squared over there. It's very ugly. There we go. All right.
The right answer is 625.
Okay, I don't think that's the answer. Hope not. Okay, h squared is equal to 3 squared is equal to how much?
16. I mean 9.
9, yes, 9, not 16. But the next one is 16. So we're going to have 9 plus 16, right?
16.
Excellent. And then that's going to give us 8 squared is equal to 9 plus 16 will be 25. Right? Good.
Times
I'm
2.
leaving behind my squared over there. Right. But the answer I'm looking for is not h squared, is h. So what am I going to have to do here? I'm going to have to take the square of both sides, correct?
Yep.
Yes.
That's I have to find the square of both these sides. And if I find the square root of h squared, I'm going to get h. And then this is going to be the square root of 25, which is equal to how much?
5.
5. Excellent. 5. All right. So does everybody get how we got to this 5 over here? Okay, give me a thumbs up. Give me a woohoo. Everybody emoji. I want to see if you guys are understanding. If you're understanding, tell me in the chat. Yes, ma'am. Absolutely. I get it. I understand what's going on. I've got a thumbs up from Casey. Let me see. Asonga is also giving me a thumbs up. Vanita's got a smile. Dalen understands. Awesome stuff. All right. Okay. So are you guys ready to try some of these on your own? Yes? Okay. I'm going to take those thumbs up as yes, we are ready to try some on our own. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of minutes and you guys are going to try A and B for me. Right. And when you're done, if you can just give me a done, ma'am, in the chat or a thumbs up or any emoji you would like in the chat, that would be great. I'm gonna move this up a bit and make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see we're answering A and B. There we go. Oh, somebody is asking to move it up. Are we all okay? Bandila, I'm assuming you're done with A and B. Would you like to see C and D? Okay, awesome. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. If you guys are still busy with A and B, that's fine too. I think Bandila is just moving a little bit fast. So if you guys would like to try C and D as well, go for it. Nokubonga's given me answers. Awesome. Nokubonga, if you can try C and D as well. Okay, I'm going to give you guys like 2 more minutes and then we're going to have to start it. All right. Okay, I'm going to call it, guys. Okay, we're going to start answering. Let's start with A. And Nokubonga, are you going to give us the first answer? Because I can see you've already
first
the
answer.
answer. Yes, Bandila, I'm going to get back to you. I'm going to ask Nokubonga to give me the first answer, and then you can give me the second one. Are you okay with that?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. All right, Nokubonga, are you here?
Yes, ma'am, here.
Awesome. Okay. All right. So we're going to have to do something very specific because we can't forget to state what we're doing when we are doing it. All right. So walk me through your process. What did you do first? What did you say?
Okay, I first said 8 squared
Okay. Awesome. 8 squared.
plus 12 plus 15 squared,
Plus 15 squared.
which is equal to 289.
Okay. That's where I'm going to stop you. Remember, 8 squared plus 15 squared are going to give us which side? So my opposite and my adjacent side are going to give me my, what do we call the long side?
Hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse, good. So I need to write here, I need to write that 8 squared plus 15 squared is equal to a squared. And then what I have to do immediately after that is I have to give a reason. Okay, I can't just write that and say, yes, maths teacher, believe me. I can't do that. I have to write a reason. Okay, so you're 100% correct. I absolutely believe you're going to give me the right answer. But after that, on the side here, I then have to write my reason. Okay, and my reason is always going to be Pythagoras. And we have to remember to write this. We have to write Pythag. Okay, I think it's going to encroach here a little bit, but it's fine. You have to write Pythag as your reason. I know you guys are familiar with your geography terms, right? So you don't specifically have to write the reason part, but we do have to write the Pythag part. And what we have to do is put it in parentheses or brackets like that. Okay. Because remember, guys, we are solving an equation, and it's very important for us to write both sides of the equation. Are you with me, Nokubonga?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? Okay, awesome. Now, what I need you to do for me is tell me what 8 squared is and what 15 squared is, and all of that is going to be equal to a squared, because we want to get all those marks. We don't want to miss a single mark. Okay, so take it step by step. 8 squared is equal to how much?
Is equal to 64.
Excellent. 64. Oh, hold on. Let me get my pen. Is equal to 64. And then I'm going to add 64 to how much? Plus?
Plus 225.
225. And both of them together are equal to?
289.
Oh, no. What are they equal to? It's an equation. What are they equal to? They're equal
17.
to,
Oh, a
to
squared. A squared.
Remember, we're solving two sides of an equation. Okay, now you can tell me what 64 plus 225 are equal to. What are they equal to together?
289.
289. Excellent. And it's very important, grade 8s, for you guys to know your squared numbers. Okay, because if we don't know them, oh, I'm sorry, my tablet's just completely gone blank on me. Let me just get it open quickly. Okay, 289. And all of that, 289 is equal to a squared. Now, to get to the answer, I need to then, what do I need to do, Nokubonga?
You have to find the square root of 289.
Exactly. But remember, when we're solving equations, I can't just find the square root of one side. I need to find the square root of both sides.
Both sides.
Exactly, because my a squared then becomes a, correct?
Yes.
Good. Therefore, I'm going to write it therefore there. A is equal to, what is the square root of 289? I hope none of you took out a calculator because you're supposed to know this in here. You should know all your squared numbers off by heart. What is the square root of 289?
17.
17. Excellent. 100%. Okay. And that is the answer we're looking at for A. All right. Good stuff. Bandile, are you with me?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
All right. You're going to solve B for me, and we're going to take this really quickly. I think we might be running out of time, guys. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Tell me what we're going to do for B. I'm just going to move my screen over a little bit. Okay. Tell me how the sum goes.
So, ma'am, it's 6 squared plus,
okay, 6 squared.
Plus 8 squared equals to B squared.
B squared. Excellent stuff. And what is my reason? You can't just tell me this. What is my reason for this?
Pythagoras.
Pythag. Excellent. So I'm going to open brackets, and in my brackets there, I'm going to write Pythag. You guys must write this. Okay, it is of utter importance that you guys write Pythag, otherwise you're going to lose the mark. Okay, you need to write this in brackets like that. All right. Okay, my next step, sir. Tell me, what am I going to write next?
6 squared is equals to 36, so it's 36. Plus 8 squared is equals to 64, so it's 36 plus 64.
And what are these equal to?
100.
Oh, no. In the equation, what is it equal to?
Oh, it's equals to B squared.
Exactly, B squared. All right. Remember, we're solving both sides of the equation. Now you can tell me 36 plus 64 is equal to?
100.
100. Excellent. Excellent. 100 is equal to?
B squared.
B squared.
The square root of B squared.
What do I now do?
You square root of 100.
Yes. The square of just 100?
Yes, ma'am. Just 100.
No,
and B squared and B squared, ma'am. And
yes,
B squared.
and B squared as well. All good stuff. I'm glad you remembered. Then I'm going to write there B. Oh, sorry. Therefore, B is equal to how much? What is the square root of 100?
10.
10. Awesome. Okay. That was excellent. All right. I need a volunteer to give me the next two. Okay. Who wants to go next? Let's go.
Ma'am, can I do it?
Yes. Who was that?
Wainika.
Hi, Wainika. I'm sorry we called you Vanita. We could see Vanita, so we thought you were. But thank you so much, Wainika. Let's go. Are you going to answer C for me?
Yes.
All right. And remember our process, okay? It needs to go in that order. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Tell me what to write.
12 squared plus 9
squared.
squared. Plus 9 squared.
Okay, good.
Equals C squared.
Equals C squared. Excellent. And then?
The reason Pythag.
Oh, look at you. You star you. Yes. Pythag. There we go. Excellent stuff. Let me just move my board over. Pythag. Good. Never ever forget your reason. It needs to be there. Otherwise you lose a mark. All right. Now what comes next?
12 squared equals 144, so it's 144 plus 81
Plus 81, good.
equals c squared.
Equals c squared. Look at you, rock star. Next, tell me, what do I do next?
Then it's 225
225.
equals c squared, and then
Equals
you
c
take the
squared.
and then you take the square root of both of the two sides.
Yes, excellent. And then what am I going to get? Therefore,
C2 equals 15.
C is equal to 15. There we go. Oh, I have to give you a round of applause. Wonderful, wonderful, awesome stuff. Great stuff, Wainika. Well done. Okay, who's next? Who's going to go next? Let's tackle this last one. Who's going to be with me here?
I'll go next, ma'am.
Is that Lutando? Hi, Lutando. I heard a voice. Who said I'll go next? Can you help me? Who's me? I'm sorry, guys. I can't see it. Bandile, oh, let's give someone else a turn. I'm going to pick on someone. Bandile, I've got another question coming for you. Are you going to help me with the next couple of them? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll ask you at the next one.
Pick a one, ma'am.
Hi, Lutando.
Hi, ma'am.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, I'm excellent. Are you going to help me solve for D?
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome, let's go for it. What do I do first?
First, we're going to say 12 squared.
12 squared.
Plus 16 squared.
Plus 16 squared.
Is equal to D squared.
Is equal to D squared. Okay, and then?
The reason is Pythag.
The reason is Pythag. Oh, look at you guys. Awesome. Pythag. There we go. All right.
And then
I'm sorry. You guys can keep talking. It's just the writing is a bit slow because it takes a bit of a lag. But you can keep talking, Lutando. I'm with you. Okay, what comes next?
Next, we're going to say 12 times 12 is equal to 144. So we're going to write 144.
Good. Plus?
So after that, we're going to say
16 squared. Who can help us? What is 16?
We're going to say 256.
Oh, good. No, you do know the answer. Good. Okay, 256. Excellent. 256. And all of this is equal to?
Is equal to D to the power of 2.
Good. D to the power
squared.
Of 4. D squared. Good. All right. Next, what do I say?
Next, we say 144 plus 256, which is equal to 400.
400. Good. 400 is equal to?
Is equal to D squared.
Is equal to D squared. Okay. Just hold on for me. My tablet is acting very weird. Oh, my word. Okay, there we go. All right, is equal to, there's my next equal sign, D squared. All right, and then what do I do?
After that, you add a add that sign.
Oh, we add that sign. It's called a square root sign. Okay, you need to remember what it's called. We're going to square both sides, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and therefore, D is equal to how much? What is the square root of 400?
The square root of 400 is 20.
It's 20. Good. I can tell somebody's got a calculator in their hand. Next time the calculator should be in your brain. Hey. Good. Very well done, though. Well done, Lutando. That is exactly the answer I was looking for. Excellent stuff. Guys, I know you guys have this down. You guys, you know what? The only thing that's missing here is for you guys to take the test because, I mean, you guys know how to do this stuff. Easy stuff for you. All right, we're going to try something a little bit more challenging, okay? And we're only going to do A and B. Actually, I think let's do A together, and then I'll give you guys a chance to do B. All right, so now, if you notice in this particular question, I've actually given you guys the hypotenuse side, right? Now, if I rewrite the equation for Pythagoras, I rewrite it here and I go A squared, or, oh, I'm lying to you guys. No, it's not A squared. Oh, or let me say, yes, adjacent squared plus opposite squared is equal to, not plus, is equal to hypotenuse squared, right? But we're going to notice in this question that I've given you guys the hypotenuse. That's the hypotenuse there. So what's actually missing, like if this is my angle over here, what's actually missing is my opposite side over there. That's what's missing. So how can I possibly rearrange my equation so that I can find the opposite side? Who can tell me? What can I do?
A squared
What?
be.
Okay, hold on. Let's have hands. Otherwise, we're all going to talk over each other. All right, I see Samkelo's hand. Let's try Samkelo. Alwande, I know for a fact you know the answer. I'm going to ask you the next one. Okay. Samkelo, can you tell me what am I going to do?
Would it be 17 squared minus 15 squared equals to A squared?
Yes, it is. It 100% is. But the reason we're doing that is because you guys know if we have an equal sign and I've got a plus sign over here, what I'm going to do to my A squared is I'm going to take it over to the other side and it's going to become minus A squared. Are we all familiar with this? I hope we are. Right? Yes, thumbs up. Okay, so my new equation is going to look like this. It's going to look like H squared. Oh, I'm lying, not H squared first. O squared is sitting on its own. So I'm going to have O squared is equal to H squared minus A squared. And then I can use that to find that A side that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to substitute. Okay, so I'm going to quickly write down the substitution for you guys so that you guys can try and figure it out. And then we're going to see if you guys can get an answer. So I'm going to have here that my A side, which is what I'm looking for, my opposite side, A squared is going to equal to my hypotenuse side, which is 17 squared, minus, as Samkelo says, 15 squared. All right. And I would like you guys to calculate A squared for me and put your answer in the chat once you're done. All right. Are we all ready? Let's give it a go. Oh, I'm getting so many answers in the chat. Oh, I know we've got this one. All right, excellent stuff. Alwande, are you going to give me the answer? I know your hand's been up waiting for me to ask you. What's the answer that we're going to get here? And remember, you need to give me a step-by-step instruction. I want you to tell me what's the right way. Okay. Alwande, are you there?
A squared will equal to 289.
Yes, 289.
Minus 225.
Minus 225. All right, and what is that? And then what comes next?
And A squared will equals to 64.
Will be equal to 64. Okay, I'm not done because I don't want A squared. I want A. How do I get A?
You square root both of them.
We're going to square root both sides. All right, so we're going to take the square of that side. And we're going to take the square of that side. Therefore, A is equal to how much?
8.
8. Oh, you guys are champions. Wonderful stuff. Are we okay to try B on our own, everyone? Yes. I'm going to trust you guys, okay, to do B on your own. I'm going to give you guys exactly 2 minutes. Otherwise, we're going to run out of time. All right, go for it. Look at my chat. Oh, I've already got so many answers. This is amazing. Oh, you guys are excellent. All right. Can I ask, I see Nkumi's here with us on the call. Nkumi, can you answer this question for us? Nkumi, are you there? Oh, I see she's here, but she's not unmuting. Okay, who would like to give us the answer for B and how we get there?
Coco.
Hi, Wenika. Is that Wenika? Oh, no. Hi, it's
Alzad.
Hi.
I'm wondering if we can maybe wrap it up. Nikela needs to hop off of her call.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to need someone just to give me this answer very quickly. And then I'm going to rush off. Okay, is that okay? Wenika, can you help me out very quickly?
Okay, so
okay, awesome. Let's go.
B2 equals 5 squared minus 4 squared.
Okay, remember we call it B squared is equal to 5 squared minus 4 squared. Excellent stuff.
Then B squared equals 25 minus 16.
Good. B squared is equal to 25. Okay, 25 minus 16. My screen is crashing again. Oh my goodness. I'm very sorry, guys. There we go. Is equal to 25 minus 16.
And then B squared equals 9.
B squared is equal to 9. Excellent.
And then you take the square root of both of the two.
Good. Square root of both sides. Therefore,
B equals 3.
B equals 3. There we go. All right. I made a mistake in both questions 1 and in question A and B. Who can tell me what my mistake was?
You didn't show us.
I didn't?
Give a
You
reason.
just show
I didn't
reason.
give a
Give a reason.
reason. Yes, always remember your reason, guys. Okay, do not forget that. Okay, thank you so much, guys. I'm going to leave you guys with Alzan. I actually need to rush to the grade 12 class, but it's been so much fun, guys. You're going to be with Mr. S on Wednesday, and I hope you guys give him the same energy. All right, bye-bye, everyone.
Coco, take
Bye,
care.
ma'am.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Hey
Bye.
guys, it's so nice to see you guys participating. How are you feeling after today's class? Can I see some emojis? Ooh, Lutando feels cool. And we've got a thumbs up from Tuanelo. Nokubonga also feels cool. Kiki, I don't know what that emoji means. Oh, well done, guys. I'm so excited to see you guys participating with Coco. I really hope you enjoyed it. So this was our first class and you are done with the intro. So well done for you all. Before we move on to the revision work, I think it's on Wednesday that we'll meet up again, and then I'll put this one on and you guys can see if you want your name to be on here or not. And can you tell me how you can get your name on here for those newcomers? What must you do to put your name on this leaderboard?
By doing more activities.
Do your exercises.
Yes, more activities. Thank you so much for sharing that. So where can we get our activities?
In the Watobe app.
In the Watobe app, that's right, Tando. So let me show you what the activities are for this week. Before Wednesday, you can go onto the app and go into this topic here, where the yellow is theorem of Pythagoras. And then when you click in it, you'll find this. So these are your 2 lessons that you need to complete before Wednesday. You guys have it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome. Okay, guys, well, make sure that you jot this down or take a screenshot, and then hopefully we'll see if you want to do more as well. You're more than welcome to go and do more, but we are very excited to see whose name will be on the leaderboard. But it's not just for the leaderboard, it's also for you guys to practice, because practice makes perfect. Okay. So thank you so much for just being here today again. It's lovely seeing your faces and hearing your voices. Hopefully I'll see you all again on Wednesday. Take care, guys.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.
Bye, Litando. Bye, Anita. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Songe. Bye, Tile. Bye-bye.